Well, this one is going to be an almighty tussle. Let's hope we get a great race and we do see the showdown between Compton and Vos. Or is someone else going to surprise and take home the title? We're nearly there. We're underway then, as these riders, 44 riders, go sprinting away from the start. Remember, we had that big crash in the junior race, and let's hope that doesn't happen here. Who is going to be the first rider to emerge at the front? It's a big sprint over there on the right-hand side of the Dutch. Where is Vos? There she is.
Compton swamped straight away at the start. Front row start, and she's already lost 10 or 15 places there. Had problems with that all year. Even Lechner leaving them off the start straight, coming from a second row start.
Lechner looking very good. I talked to her just a few minutes ago, and she said she's been sick all week. But this is an interesting start here as they go away from the start line. Marianne Vos looks around to see Eva Lechner, and behind Lechner is Chanel Lefebvre, and Compton is a long way back.
That's 20th, I think, Compton.
Katie Compton, I've talked to her about her start. She said it purely can come down to just not being 100% focused on the start line.
And now we've got Havlikova and Compton totally tangled up.
Oh, that's a terrible problem there for Katie Compton. She looks across, and now Compton is almost at the back of this race. It's all going wrong for Katie Compton so far. She's had a terrible start, and now she's had a total link with Pavlikova, and that's a massive problem. They've got to stay with Marianne Vos because the way she's riding, look at this, she's able to stay on her bike. Such is the power of the Dutch rider, who is now being urged on by the crowd, and Wyman was the rider who was in the lead, but now Vos is starting to open up the gap.
Compton, meanwhile, riding with Meredith Miller, just behind Sabrina Stulchins and Nikki Harris, so she's moved through very well in that second half of the first lap after her problems.
Vos really absolutely powering away up that rise and making that look very easy. Lechner now losing a few bits of a gap now to Marianne Vos, who is now into the finishing straight and is going to complete the first lap and doing what she does best, and that is putting the power down when you hit the road.
You look at the difference between these two now, just in that 50 metres. Vos, she's straight into time trial mode. Lechner still kind of getting focused, getting comfortable, while Vos is just powering away.
Well, Marianne Vos, the World Road Race champion, the Olympic champion, the World Champion of Cyclo-cross, goes through there in 9 minutes 43, and she has ripped this race apart now. As we look at the next riders, look at this, she's gone down this drop-off, which is really hard, and now she's trying to capitalise on the attack she's put in. But Wyman is riding up this hill. So
and there's Compton.
Oh, Compton is coming back now, look at that.
Compton back to 5th. Sonnekamp in 4th, just behind Wyman.
Can Katie Compton somehow find something to come back to the gold medal position? It would be such a big ask if she could do it, but she's probably the only rider in this field who can hunt down Marianne Vos. And there goes Vos as she goes down the bridge, and the other riders are going up the other side. There's the gap now, 56 seconds between Vos and Lechner. It's 1:13 now to Katie Compton, so she is dropping back despite picking up position. She's now 4th on the track. She is still maintaining her advantage as Wyman goes down this drop-off and now goes on the attack. So she senses the possibility of a bronze medal, and she is going after it.
I think she's sensing a silver medal. I think that gap is closing. We'll see soon when they cross the finish line, but it seemed to me that gap was closing down a little bit to Lechner there.
Well, when I looked at the weather, it said it might rain at around about now, and it's getting a little bit darker. So Lechner now crosses the line. She is 51 seconds down, 52 seconds down. So she hasn't lost any time, major time. But Compton comes round that corner. Wyman leads the duo here with Sani Kant in 4th place. So Sana is looking to try and take this bronze medal away from Wyman, but they, in the way that they're riding, could get back to Eva Lechner, who is now 17 seconds ahead of them on the track. Up over this little climb now goes Marianne Vos for the final time. It is a procession, but as we all know in cyclocross, it's not over until that last corner, because your bike can give out, or you can give out, or you can make a mistake, and Vos is unlikely to do that. Let's hope she doesn't. She's got to get every single little step absolutely perfect. Well, the cowbells are ringing, everyone's going pretty wild, because not long now until she's at the end of this lap, and Wyman is going to have to really think about this one to get this bronze. Sana Kant is such a powerful rider. Katie Compton having another problem there. It's not been her day. It's not really been her week. Everything was looking fantastic until last Sunday. Her season had been absolutely textbook. She shakes her head. She's going to finish in the top 10 places. But just to give you the rundown, behind her is Nikki Harris in 6th place at 1 minute 54 as Lechner goes round this corner for the final time.
Caitlin Antonou and Elle Anderson 13th and 14th there for the US. Probably you can remember Amy Dombrowski had her first top 10 World Cup in Hoogerheide 4 years ago. And a big part to the US team for the last few years. Sadly killed in a training accident at the beginning of this season, but she was really up for a Hoogerheide World Championships. But the American team have come in with great strength. Elle Anderson's been the breakthrough this year.
And I do think it's a great tribute to Amy that so many riders have the stickers on the bike that maintain her memory, because she was such a big influence on so many riders. As we just take a chance to remember her as we watch Marianne Vos powering along on this course, looking round. She's just riding away from everyone else. She is a minute faster than everyone, and now Wyman attacks Sana Kant and goes for the bronze medal. So Wyman is looking at a podium here for Great Britain. This could be the first British medal since 2000, since Louise Robinson, and Wyman is now opening up the gap. Kant is unable to go with the acceleration. Down the drop-off. Vos doesn't even have to take the foot out the pedals this time, and she'll sprint away up this final little rise.
Missing Lechner in the middle there, but I'm presuming she's still safe in second, and Wyman's got a few seconds there on Kant. Wyman came into this season wanting 2 peaks, one for the European champs and the Koppenberg race, and the second peak here, and she's ticking those boxes. She's had a great year.
Here we go then. Marianne Vos does what she does on the road. She grabs the flag. She'll take the scarf. In fact, she's got this time. It's all orange. The Dutch fans are going to go wild. The party's going to kick off. Marianne Vos is the world champion for the 7th time. What a fantastic victory for Marianne Vos. Supreme performance, magnificent effort, and an absolutely spectacular result for Holland. She takes it. She is the world champion for the 7th time, and she was the rider that had all the pressure on, but she still delivers. Well, Eva Lechner now heads up towards the finish line. She was the rider who took it on. She's so happy with it. She is going to take the silver medal for Italy. Eva Lechner is on the podium and she's celebrating. That's the 2nd position decided, and Helen Wyman takes the bronze medal and she's happy with that as well. And Sana Kant takes 4th place. Well, it is gold for the Netherlands, silver for Italy, and bronze for Great Britain.